Welcome to This Just In, a weekly news show highlighting the people and events in Newport News Public Schools. And during this past holiday season, students, staff, and business partners demonstrated kindness in a variety of heartfelt and creative ways. During the month of December, Riverside Elementary celebrated December Days of Kindness. Throughout the month, the school offered ideas to students for how they could show kindness to others through words and actions. The month-long celebration involved every classroom at Riverside, while also encouraging parental and business support. The goal was to teach students the importance of kindness and building lifelong citizenship skills. December Days of Kindness kicked off with the ceremonial lighting of the kindness tree in Riverside's foyer. Library media specialist Rhonda Lane made the kindness tree a reality with strong support from Principal Brian Thrift and the teaching staff. A helpful parent exemplified the theme of kindness by donating the massive tree. Art teacher Jill Hallowell and each classroom added colorful decorations to the tree throughout December. As the month progressed, families shared their acts of kindness through social media. And students loved telling their teachers how they were kind to others, such as completing chores at home without being told, helping neighbors, complimenting others, or simply smiling at someone. Students also spent time packing coffee mugs full of treats to help families mug others with kindness. And as December came to a close, students organized their month-long donations to the Virginia Peninsula Food Bank, SPCA, Peninsula Rescue Mission, and their ongoing reading initiatives. Representatives from the Newport News Police Department and the Department of Human Services gladly accepted donated teddy bears that are used through grief counseling. And with December behind us, Riverside's dedication to kindness is just getting started, since every season is a good time to be kind. For years now, AMSEC employees have adopted students at Carver Elementary every holiday season to shower them with gifts and thoughtfulness. And this year, AMSEC's kindness provided 65 Carver students with a very Merry Christmas. AMSEC employees were thrilled to drop off the presents before the winter break, and Carver staff and Principal Izzy Brown were overwhelmed with the company's continued generosity. To say thanks, Carver's chorus visited AMSEC's offices nearby in the New Market Center to serenade the employees with the sounds of the season. AMSEC is a subsidiary of Huntington Ingalls that provides advanced technical services to the Department of Defense and the maritime industry. Both the AMSEC employees and the Carver students enjoyed giving their own special gifts to each other during the holidays. The Woodside Wolverines expressed a caring holiday spirit by giving their time and energy to others throughout the season.
During the month of December, Woodside High School students and staff set a spirited example for generous giving and thoughtful acts throughout the holiday season. Numerous student groups went above and beyond to make the holidays bright for others in our community. Woodside's talented Select Women's Ensemble, under the direction of Emilio Pasante, were invited to entertain military families during the annual Fort Eustis Holiday Tree Lighting Ceremony. As the nighttime temperatures dropped, the students' voices warmed the soul with the spirit of the holidays by performing a blend of classic carols and humorous holiday songs. And Palmer student Jamarcus Cheatham was selected to help Army officers light the iconic tree, just in time for the arrival of Santa Claus, escorted by the Fort Eustis Fire Department. Student members of the Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America teamed up with Food Lion to pack over 80 reusable bags full of non-perishable food and toiletry items. Food Lion believes that no one should have to go hungry, so they provided all the supplies through their Food Lion Feeds community initiative. Managers from multiple Food Lion stores, representing 5 cities across Hampton Roads, worked with Woodside's FCCLA students and school sponsor Samantha Reynolds to pack the massive donation. The students will personally deliver the bags and volunteer at Port Emergency Winter Shelters in January. Back at Woodside, the school's Key Club assisted teachers with last-minute gift wrapping. Teachers dropped off their gifts to club sponsor, English teacher Mick Platt, during the school day, and the students volunteered after school wrapping and bagging the gifts for the hardworking teachers. The Key Club members also wrapped presents they had collected as part of their Angel Tree gifts. And the Key Club teamed up with the French Honor Society to volunteer for the Salvation Army's Red Kettle campaign. During a Saturday, students rang the bell in front of both entrances to Walmart on Jefferson Avenue, and their diligence paid off, helping to raise almost $800 to fulfill the Salvation Army's mission of feeding, sheltering, and providing resources to communities across the globe. Whether they were singing, bagging, rapping, or ringing, Woodside students made the most of their holiday season by joining hands for the benefit of others.
Before the start of the new year, schools participated in a variety of activities, celebrations, and opportunities to give to others. So get ready for our holiday wrap-up. Once again, Gatewood Peep gathered gifts for 6 of their own student families to help create an unforgettable Christmas miracle. Organized by the school's social workers, Gatewood's staff, bus drivers, and generous donors from Fort Eustis and Naval Weapons Station Yorktown all donated food, clothing, gift cards, and toys for the 6 families. Right before the winter break, Gatewood's Angels were more than happy to pass out the generous gifts, and each family was overwhelmed by the thoughtfulness and outpouring of love they received from all who gave. At Rich Neck Elementary, professional school counselor Terry Jones wanted her students to head into the winter break looking good. So Jones lined up a licensed barber and stylist to volunteer their time and help the students look their best for their holiday photos. Carlos Fulgham and Shantae Miller freely gave their time to cut hair for 15 boys and style hair for 7 girls. And Denby High School's cheerleaders did their part by buying and delivering gifts for 6 Rich Neck students. Students at General Stanford Elementary helped make the season brighter for students at other schools. Under the guidance of professional school counselor Sadale Watson, General Stanford's Student Council Association organized a coat and toy drive. For over 2 weeks, students and staff across the school donated new or gently used gifts. The student leaders selected Charles and Rich Neck Elementary schools as the recipients, so Watson communicated with the school counselor from each location to pick up the generous holiday donations. The students, staff, and families at Yates Elementary emphasized reading during the holidays. The Yates family enjoyed a holiday-themed book fair at Barnes & Noble, where students enjoyed creating fun crafts, participating in read-alongs, decorating cupcakes, and selecting great books to read over the winter break. Students from various grades were selected to read their own writings aloud, while everyone was able to enjoy a signature Frappuccino designed by Mr. Hawley's 5th grade class. And a percentage of this Hollywood shake, as well as book sales, went back to the school to benefit Gates students. Cadets from Heritage High School's Navy JROTC program volunteered their time at Marshall Early Learning Center's Holiday Mobile Food Pantry. The high school cadets traded helmets for Santa hats and served alongside Marshall staff and the Virginia Peninsula Food Bank to help over 100 families receive fresh food, frozen meats, and canned goods during the holidays. The cadets arrived early to help set up each food station and sort the groceries. And during the food pantry, the Heritage students assisted families, filling their grocery carts and escorting them to their vehicles. Under the leadership of Senior Naval Science Instructor Lieutenant Commander Eric Tyson, United States Coast Guard retired, the efficiency and dedication of the young cadets helped make the December mobile food pantry run smoothly for the many families who attended. Huntington Middle School's administrative team was joined by a talented musician while they serenaded students and staff with the sweet sounds of the season. Right before the winter break, professional producer and musician Zach Brunson performed a series of holiday songs with Huntington's leadership team during each lunch period. Mr. Brunson, whose mother is a teacher at Huntington, has recently been touring as the keyboardist for singer Justin Bieber. Brunson also spent a day working with student musicians at Huntington and encouraging them to continue developing their talents. The Band of Educators and Zach Brunson helped prepare the Viking family for the holidays with their harmonious voices and musical talents. Books on Bikes Newport News spent the winter break delivering warm clothing and great books to students and families in our community. This school year, Books on Bikes expanded to serve the families at Epps and Greenwood elementary schools. A few days after Christmas, staff from both elementary schools volunteered their time at 3 locations and encouraged students and families to bundle up with books. The Mobile Literacy and Outreach Program set up shop at Autumn Lakes and Patriots Crossing near Epps and Kate's Trace Apartments near Greenwood. At each site, students and families were free to select from a range of books, browse a large selection of hats, gloves, and scarves, and enjoy hot chocolate, candy canes, and read-alongs. The staff was thrilled to spend time over the winter break to encourage reading and spread some holiday cheer to a number of families. The ladies of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated made time once again this holiday season to bless families in our community. The Newport News Alumni Chapter adopted 4 families whose students attend an Achievable Dream, Carver Elementary, and Crittenden Middle Schools. A week before Christmas, the families were invited to the Delta's annual Christmas Blessing Program at an Achievable Dream Middle and High School. After serenading the guests of honor with Christmas carols, the Deltas joyfully handed out a bounty of gifts to each family, along with food the Deltas donated to ensure a Merry Christmas feast. Here are some dates you'll need to remember. All schools and offices will be closed on Monday, January 16th for Martin Luther King Day. In addition, students do not report to school on Friday, January 27th because of a teacher workday, and students don't report to school on Monday, January 30th because of a regional professional development day. Students, enjoy a 4-day weekend. When it's determined that schools will be closed or delayed in opening, the school system will make the announcements as early as possible. In case of inclement weather, please remember that a decision to close or delay the opening of schools cannot be made on the basis of a forecast alone. Conditions must be evaluated. Transportation personnel drive the streets starting at about 4 a.m. to determine safety conditions. The goal is to make a final decision by 6 a.m. so that local television and radio stations can make the announcement. For the most reliable and timely information, please check the information line at 283-7810, the administration office at 591-4500, the Newport News Public Schools website at nnschools.org, or NNPS TV on Cox 47 and Verizon Fios 17. You can also follow NNPS on Facebook and Twitter. And the school system's families and staff will also receive notification through the telephone communication system. Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of This Just In. And check out more fun and informative videos at nnpstv.com to see the many great things happening in Newport News Public Schools. Thanks for watching.